Of the 21st century's most formidable teams, both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. When these two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. Okay, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
So it's down to business here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Morata, spread out to the left. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Diogo Dalot puts a cross in. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And there's an early warning shot across the bow. And this is Morata. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Morata really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Morata. Now it's Williams. That's very neat. An instinctive delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Now it's Morata. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that should get the job done. Rodri. That has been slung wide. And he's whipped and it climbs up. Oh, crossbar! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Diogo Dalot. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. And it's Dalot. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Ronaldo. And Lenormand. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Now it's Morata. Great chance! Vitinha. Not the most convincing of passes. Here's Rafael Leao. Ruben Dias. Now Gonzalo Inacio. He's found a way through. And this is... And the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Vitinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Yamal. Good take. Goes for a shot! Off the post! And he's quick to get it clear again. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Pedri. Now it's Morata. Yamal. And it's Rodri. That's good play. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Morata. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Yamal going face to face with his great rival. And it's Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. In towards the back stick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. Pedro Porro making good progress on the right-hand side. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking wide. Ruben Dias cuts it out. Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rafael Leao. And this is Morata. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Can he finish? Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
En el minuto 25, el dorsal 11.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And it's gone back to the keeper. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's been shifted off it. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pau Kubasi gets a foot in here. Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Pedri. That is lovely. Nice physical challenge. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Grimaldo is behind this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Good ball, good take. Bruno Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. In with the challenge. He's picked his way through. Mendes gets into some space. Lofted in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Bruno Fernandes! Oh, it's gone in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
En el minuto 31, el dorsal 8.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nico Williams. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. And here's Morata. Yamal. And it's Pedri. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal powering forward here. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri opts for safety. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lenormand over to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball if he can get there. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nico Williams. Vitinha cuts out the pass. It's a searching pass. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's tidy. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Spain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Morata. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. And it's Dallo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Lenormand does well to get it back. Pedro Neto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good spread. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gonzalo Inacio. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Pedro Porro. And now the breakaway. That ball looks a good one. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nuno Mendes. Yamal. And it's Ruiz. And that's been intercepted. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. We are into overtime. Pedro Porro. And Yamal. Vitinha gets across to intercept that. Ruben Dias. Long ball upfield. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Morata is firing after that one. Diogo Dallo calmly anticipates. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks. and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha spots it and intercepts. Lenormand. And it's Grimaldo. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Pedri with the cross. He rises! Yes! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Dallo. Oh, super find. Nice interception, well timed. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Morata. Now it's Yamal. And he whips it in. Inacio tries to clear. Showing good feet. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Bruno Fernandes. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. And it's Grimaldo. Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot! He's scored!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And yes, it's him again. Spain take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Into the channel. Grimaldo. Morata being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. And here's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bernardo Silva. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's intervened well there. Great defending, strong and determined. Nico Williams. Pedri with chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Bernardo Silva. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. That's a good ball out wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Threads one in. It's played through for him. Well timed, excellent interception. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Rafael Leao. Pedri. Now Fabian Ruiz. And it's Grimaldo. Pedro Neto. And that has left him in a heap. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. Nico Williams has found the net here, of course. Pedro Neto does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Cleared without hesitation. And this is Morata. Shot a goal! Bruno Fernandes. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Grimaldo. Lenormand. And that's going right the way across. And Kubasi. Lenormand. Grimaldo. Now it's Morata. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. And that's aimed into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bernardo Silva, looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedro Neto.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Grimaldo. They get a throw in. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Ruben Dias. Fabian Ruiz, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Williams. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafael Leao. And it's Porro. And he lines up a cross.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well seen, saw that coming. Ruben Dias gets over and intercepts. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. Lenormand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Vitinha, Diogo Dalot just eases him off the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva. Here's João Felix. Pedro Porro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Is there any... Bruno Fernandes! Should have equalised.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could have brought them level. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bernardo Silva. And the pass is intercepted. Over to the left.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Short changes him with that pass. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, lovely. Aims beyond. And the shot! So close to drawing level. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ruiz.
Spain really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He's looking wide. Thinks about the shot. Pedri! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Diogo Costa herring after the ball here. Grimaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Pedro Neto. I think we're just about done here. Nicely spread. Yamal. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rodri. Shot, surely! Missed by a fraction.
Cambio de jugadores.
Portugal making another change here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Distributed tidily. He's found a way past. Nicely weighted ball. There's no flag. Oh, that's fabulous.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Nico Williams. Spain do have a chance to counter here. And he was alert to it. There's the shot, in for the pieces. Oh, it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
El dorsal 11.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vitinha, and we're done. What a game!